Hey there, movie fans. Welcome to Hero Recaps. Today, we're diving into the action-packed world of Kraven the Hunter, a thrilling 2024 sci-fi adventure. But be warned, spoilers are lurking ahead, so buckle up and let's get started. In a world ruled by power and blood, Sergei Kravinoff was born to be a predator. After his mother's death, he and his half-brother Dmitri were ripped from their lives by their ruthless father, Nikolai Kravinoff, a crime lord who saw them as nothing more than heirs to his brutal empire. There was no love, only lessons in dominance, violence, and survival. Then came the hunt. In the wilds of Africa, Nikolai led his sons into the heart of the jungle, a twisted rite of passage masked as a hunting trip. When a lion attacked, Sergei did what his father had always demanded. He fought. He saved Dmitri, but suffered a fatal wound in the process. As he lay dying, fate intervened. A mysterious woman named Calypso appeared, a whisper of something ancient in her presence. She called for help, pressing a vial of dark serum to his lips, leaving only a single tarot card behind. Her grandmother had foretold this moment, the moment she would save a dying man and awaken something more. Sergei survived, but he was no longer the same. His senses sharpened, his strength unnatural, his instincts no longer human. He had become something else, something primal. But when he returned to his father, hoping for recognition, Nikolai only laughed. "The lion was a lesson, Sergei. You could have died, and I would have let you." That was the moment Sergei turned his back on him forever. Escaping to a secret sanctuary his mother had left behind in Russia, Sergei shed his old identity. He became Kraven, a ghost in the criminal underworld, hunting the monsters that once ruled his life. But the past has claws, and it never lets go. Years later, Kraven returned to London for Dmitri's birthday, only for tragedy to strike once again. That night, Dmitri was kidnapped by mercenaries. When Kraven demanded his father pay the ransom, Nikolai smirked and refused. If he was weak enough to be taken, he is not worth saving. Kraven vowed to find him alone. His search led him back to Calypso, now a lawyer, who helped track Dmitri's captors to Alexei Sitsevich, a once human mercenary who had been twisted by an experiment into something monstrous, the Rhino. Alexei had plans of his own. Instead of killing Dmitri, he offered him an alliance, a chance to take down their father together. Kraven, knowing the depths of Alexei's cruelty, raced to stop him, but it was a trap. In an abandoned monastery in Turkey, he was ambushed, barely escaping with his life. But the worst was yet to come. A silent shadow had been watching him for years. The Foreigner, a master assassin who had studied Kraven's every move. Using hypnosis and neurotoxins, he struck when Kraven was weakest, breaking him piece by piece. But Kraven was not alone. From the darkness, Calypso emerged once more, one shot, one kill. The Foreigner fell, and Kraven rose again. Now, it was time to finish the hunt. In a final, brutal showdown, Kraven unleashed a stampede of buffaloes trapping Alexei. But the Rhino would not die easily. He charged, monstrous and unstoppable, until Kraven struck the killing blow. And then came the final betrayal. Kraven discovered the truth. Nikolai had orchestrated everything. The kidnappings, the war, even Alexei's rise. His own sons had been nothing more than pawns in his endless game. The hunt led to Siberia, where father and son met in the frozen wilderness. But Kraven would not grant Nikolai an easy death. He stole his weapons, left him defenseless. In the end, the wild, the same savage world that had shaped them, would decide his fate. But victory came at a cost. Dmitri, he accused Kraven of being no different from Nikolai, a predator always hunting for the next kill. And perhaps Dmitri was right. Returning home, Kraven found a relic from his past, a vest made from the skin of the lion that once nearly killed him. He put it on, no longer just a man, no longer just a hunter. He was the beast.